What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. The Dome, home to the Orange and Syracuse University. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tar Heels offense will take the field first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You could put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
This is a team that believes they're way better than what their record indicates. I know they've got a losing record coming into this one, but they felt like they could make some plays early in this one and show the rest of the country just how good they are. Phenomenal job on defense. On the opening drive, getting the pick, and now setting the offense up here early with great field position.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Syracuse. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. North Carolina. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lopez to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Gauze. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
It's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. First down and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Gill. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Nixon.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Lopez wants to fire. Lobs it off the back foot. He's got it on the outside. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Safe completion on the screen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Tar Heels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he will take it in. Touchdown, UNC! The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Ross Simmons. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. The Orange back to work after the break with a 2nd down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Leaves it with the back. Thrust that arm out. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. Floats it out in space. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
From the gun, the running back has it. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
On the direct snap, it's Gauze. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Gill.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy. And I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Gives them a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. He leaves it with his back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Tar Heels with the first and 10. Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lopez wants to fire. Got a man. It's Hood. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Cook. Spin, still running. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Gibb. Still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Orange.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line, getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. UTEP overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from El Paso, these Miners gotta be thrilled with the result.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 1st and 10 coming up. Lopez to pass. Sends it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, they're after him. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Ross Simmons. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Orange will have to punt. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Tar Heels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. Using the quick game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Makes the grab over the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Syracuse lines up on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Nixon. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his man. It's Gill. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Rides the back and leaves it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Surging forward on the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Lopez wants to fire. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now second and 10. Shakes off the defender.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. There he goes. just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And the Tar Heels are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. So we open the final period with a third down play. Lopez to pass. He caught it! And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these third and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red.
Touchdown, UNC! And they've moved out front here on the 4th.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
North Carolina, 28. Syracuse, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. Makes a man miss. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross Simmons. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Lopez wants to fire. Here's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Tar Heels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Fighting off the defender. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Deep shot for the end zone. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Trying to take it back.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Gauze. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Lopez to pass. The screen, and watch out. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you've got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.